Hello, welcome to Community News.
Me pesa me fa kwenye iso ede echo pakesie ede ma me party for the new Patriotic Party any party paying for idi kan mampanyi na Dankwa Akufo-Addo na bedi the vice president ye maame the chief of staff Honorable Frema Osei-Opare, majority leader and the entire leadership of parliament. Minianom Emrashebegafo majority caucus. Me pese me fa kwenye so epamu nyina chow. Emebi a etwemu. Eniye bi a efiri me ho ebaaye. Ese me sira mo se enye ni da ho ena enye madwimu na na mesi ne pi sesabi le de monim betwitwi fom. Eniyama bebre na ekoso ewo mabrabo mu ene mabusie mu. Nefa akwanya isu di Nyankopon di nsire mu nyina. The regional executive Greater Accra, the constituency executives our chairman Bonsu Eda Anu, the headquarters of New Patriotic Party, the general secretary, any national chairman, any wapamfu nyina, the pamu nyina chow, supporters, sympathizers, munina modo party no, na modo me, ewa bishe mukesiye, ewa yempesua ni muno. The pamu nyina chow. Yes, be Monfa me bonny and chemmy. Seven penny for who baby says so, but a jan and I who on Nasua. In Tranchany, na Sabi Yapipa. Nia baby, Yankupon is the Munina. Midin de Adwoa Safo, Mache Benia, Mitina or Edema or Manfo, a word Dome-Kwabenya. Yankupon Shamunina.
Dome-Kwabenya MP Adwoa Safo apologizes to NPP leadership and members. Okay, so the member of parliament for the Dome-Kwabenya Constituency, Adwoa Safo, has offered an unreserved apology to the new Patriotic Party, the NPP, specifically to President Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia, and the Chief of Staff Akosua Frema Osei-Opare for her recent behaviour. But before we continue, the reason why Adwoa Safo is apologizing, let's know her background. Okay, a little profile of Adwoa Safo. Adwoa Safo is a Ghanaian lawyer and politician who has served as the member of parliament for the Dome-Kwabenya Constituency of the Greater Accra region of Ghana since 2013. She is a member of the New Patriotic Party. Adwoa Safo was born on December 28, 1981 in Dome-Kwabenya. She attended Achimota School and then went to study law at the University of Ghana. After graduating from law school, she worked as a lawyer at the law firm of Akufo-Addo, Frema and Co. Safo entered politics in 2012 when she contested in the Dome-Kwabenya parliamentary seat on the ticket of the NPP. She won the election and was subsequently re-elected in 2016 and 2020. In 2017, Adwoa Safo was appointed Minister of State in charge of government procurement. She was promoted to Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection in 2021. She was dismissed from this position in July 2022. Safo is a member of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Legal, Parliamentary and Constitutional Affairs. She is also a member of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Gender, Children and Social Protection. Safo is married and has 2 children. Okay, so this is a picture of Adwoa Safo and her husband. Okay, so today on the 14th of September 2023, Adwoa Safo posted on a video and clarified that her actions were unintended and were a result of personal challenges she was grappling with, both as an individual and a member of a family. The former deputy majority leader also sought forgiveness from the majority caucus, as well as from the party regional and constituency executives. She expressed her remorse in a 2-minute video addressed to the nation published on her Facebook page, urging all her constituent to forgive her actions. In 2022, Adwoa Safo faced the Privileges Committee of Parliament after being absent for over a year. The status of her seat became a point of contention, with fellow majority members advocating for it to be declared vacant. In opposition to National Democratic Congress (NDC). As of now, the Speaker has yet to make a ruling based on the committee's report. Upon her return to Ghana from the United States of America, the former Minister of Procurement stated her intention to participate in the party's primaries for the 2024 election. She said her conduct was unintentional and was as a result of challenges she was going through, not only as an individual but a family member. I take this opportunity in the name of God to beg you all, she said in Chi in a video broadcasted post on Facebook on Thursday, September 14. My regional executive, my constituency executive led by Chairman Bonsu, the headquarters of the new Patriotic Party, the General Secretary, the National Chairman, and your executive, I beg you all, supporters and sympathizers who love the party and love me and had great confidence in my constituency, I beg you all, whatever has happened, forgive me my sins. Mrs. Adwoa Safo faced the Privilege Committee of Parliament in 2022 after a year of absence. Okay. Her seat became subject of intense debates as her fellow majority members wanted it declared vacant. I've already made mention of that. So the Speaker is yet to rule on the report from the committee. Okay. Okay, so now someone may ask, what is she apologizing for? I mean, what has happened? Well, in 2022, Adwoa Safo decided not to come to Parliament, as I earlier on read. He decided not to come to Parliament for reasons she known best to her. For a reason known best to her. But before then, let's watch the video again.
Me pesa me fa akwanya yi so ede echo pakese ede ma me party for the new Patriotic Party any party mpanyinfo idi kan mampanyin na Dankwa Akufo-Addo na bedi the vice president ye maame the chief of staff Honorable Frema Osei-Opare, majority leader and the entire leadership of parliament. Minianom Emrashebegafo majority caucus. Me pese me fa kwanya so epamu nyina chew. Emrebi a etwemu. Eniye bi a efiri me ho ebaaye. Ese me sira mo se enya ni da ho ena enye madwimu na mesi ne pi. Sesabi ne demonim betwitwi fom. Eniama bebre na ekoso ewo mabrabo mu ene mabusia mu. Ifra akwanya so de Nyankopon din sire mu nyina. The regional executive Greater Accra, the constituency executives are Chairman Bonsu Eda Anu, the headquarters of New Patriotic Party, the General Secretary, any National Chairman, any Wapamfu Nina, the Pamunina Cho, supporters, sympathizers, Munina Modo Party, no, Namodome, a Wabishi Mutasie, a Wayan Pesia Nimuno, the Pamunina Cho. Yes, bia mo fa me boni encheme sabe penifo bu baby says so ba eja ne nan gu una so a yin twantwene na sabe ye pepa ni ababia Nyankopon ni sire mu nyina mi din de Adwoa Safo na che bedwani a mi gina ho ede ma omanfo a ewo Dome-Kwabenya Nyankopon sire mu nyina.
Okay, to continue, the Speaker of Parliament dragged her to the Privileges Committee of Parliament after being absent for over a year. So he was, dragged to the Privileges Committee by the Speaker of Parliament after he absent herself to for a year. Yes, and it wasn't only her, together with her baby daddy, Kennedy Japan, and then Honorable Henry Korte. Okay, so let's watch at that time in 2022 when the speaker, told the members in parliament that these people have been dragged to face the privileges committee. Let's watch.
That members need to take their attendance to parliament more seriously. Honorable members, the first session of the House has already expired. And unfortunately, this issue of absenteeism was not addressed in any of the 3 meetings of that session. I consider that it would be improper to raise the issue of the attendance of members in an expired session. We are, however, in the second session and the first meeting of that session, and it will be proper to consider the attendance of members within this meeting. The evidence provided me by the table office indicates that 3 honorable members have so far absented themselves in this meeting for more than 15 sitting days without permission, as recorded in the votes and proceedings. And I'll proceed to mention the names of the 3 members. The first is Honorable Adwoa Safo. The second is Honorable Henry Korte. And the third is Honorable Kennedy Japan. Consequently, as is my understanding of the provisions of Article 97(1)(c) and Order 16(1) of the Standing, honorable members, I trust that the Committee of Privileges will consider this matter with the agency and seriousness it deserves, as the public interest in this matter is immense. More importantly, we make the law, and we must be seen to be obeying and complying with the provisions of the law we make. We have to set leadership by example, and I believe strongly this is one of the cases we must show commitment to what the people have elected us to do. With this, honorable members, I thank you all for your attention.
Okay, so she was dragged to the Privileges Committee together with Kennedy Japan and then Honorable Henry Korte, as I indicated. Okay. Now, someone may ask, what was the main reason why Adwoa Safo refused to go to Parliament? Talking about last year, 2022. What was her main reason? Okay, so sources says her reasons were: 1, she wanted to be made deputy majority leader. From 2016 to 2020, she was the majority leader. So after the 2020 election, the NPP gave the majority deputy majority leader to Honorable Afenyo Markins. So I think she wasn't happy with that, and then so that's one reason. And then also second reason was that after the party giving her that position, they should also announce it that she, Adwoa Safo, is now the deputy majority leader before she comes to parliament. So that was her reasons according to sources. Kennedy Japan has the explanation. Let's watch this video.
She comes. Ghanaians should listen. Kennedy Japan, I'm not a madman just to go and talk. Adwoa's condition is that you have to remove Alex Markin as deputy majority leader. Yeah. Announce it that Alex Markin has been removed. Then she will take a plane and come here. Second one, another demand is that if you don't give me what I want, you are not going to get the e-levy passed. And if you don't pass the e-levy, you go to IMF. So unless you give me what I want, I will never come.
But apart from her request to have Alexander Fenyomarking removed as deputy majority leader, what else is she asking for?
What I just told you, that I will not come
unless it's announced that it's been removed.
Right? And the second one was that if I don't come, e-levy, if you don't give me what I want, I will not come. E-levy will not be passed. If it doesn't pass, you go to IMF. I had gone there to Chief of Staff's office to plead on behalf of Adwoa, and he said, my brother, please, don't go there. If you are saying A, B, C, D, I've just spoken to her. This is her demands. So I said, well, I've done my part.
Okay, so in actual sense, she holded her own party to ransom at the time that they needed their MPs in parliament to pass the e-levy. Remember the famous tax e-levy? Okay, so we all know the 8th parliament is a hang one, splitting the seats into halves, 137 for both NDC and NPP, and one independent candidate who agreed to do business with the party in government, the NPP, as we all know. So her absence meant NPP doesn't have a majority members anymore. Then, okay, so that also gave her power to hold the party into ransom because the NPP needed a majority MPs to pass the e-levy. And once she's absent, you are now 137 against NDC 137. So you can't pass the e-levy. So in the actual sense, he was holding the NPP into ransom because of that. Okay, so let us watch the full video and then credit to Asase Radio. They hosted Kennedy Japan at that time, and then Kennedy Japan, who is now contesting for NPP flag bearer ship position, and he gave a full detail of Adwoa Safo's situation then at that time.
Was saying that President Akufo-Addo has not treated Adwoa Safo well. The party has not treated Adwoa Safo well. I respect Dr. Mwakuba very well. So I want to inform him quietly and nicely. I will not insult, I will not do anything. But to let him know that there are fine gentlemen and women in the party that have made several efforts to talk to Adwoa. First is the president himself. I don't know why he has a soft spot for Adwoa Safo. 2 is the chief of staff. 3 is Honorable Chairman and myself. Dr. Mwakuba, what the treatment Adwoa Safo is giving to NPP today, if you think Adwoa Safo's seat is declared vacant, we are going to lose. We've already lost again. Already, we've lost because the woman is in the name of NPP, but she doesn't come to parliament. And now let me tell you, the true sons and daughters of NPP, how we behave and think. NPP doesn't belong to my family. It's not inheritance. we all collectively believing in one ideology join the party. So one person cannot impose his or her will on the party that this is the only thing that will make me join the party or do what you want me to do. It is completely wrong.
What is there that can't be
You know what?
resolved?
I will answer you.
Okay.
I did a surgery. I was recovering. I spoke to Chief of Staff and said, look, rest before you come. This same woman who said I should rest made a call through Honorable Esiama that look, there's e-levy going on and we have a problem. So we need you. Although I said you should rest, we need your vote. And listen carefully. He said, Honorable Esiama told me, look, my brother, I flew first class with Emirates. But Honorable Esiama, because they needed me, said, look, we're going to hire private jet to come and pick you people up. Adwoa Safo, myself, Honorable Henry Korte, and Honorable Amwakwata. What I said to them is that, please, I don't want my name anywhere. Any flight, because mine was going to be Monday and they needed a vote on Friday. So the Thursday, I said, any flight you get for me, I'll come. I don't want any private jet. Henry Korte drove from Philadelphia. Dr. Mwakuba should listen carefully. All the efforts everybody has made, a commitment that we've all made. Henry Korte drove from Philadelphia to New York, Kennedy Airport. Honorable Amwakwata flew from Minnesota to New York Airport. I drove from New Jersey to New York. Adwoa, Boston. Dr. Amwakuba, what do you know? Adwoa Safo refused to come. And NPP people should listen carefully. Adwoa Safo, they hired a private jet to bring the woman here. And when she came, she refused to come to Parliament.
So who was in Parliament casting the vote that day?
Hold on.
Okay.
She refused to come to Parliament. Chief of Staff, after buying the ticket and flying her in, had to take a motorcade to Adwoa's house. She stood behind her gate for 30 minutes. What kind of rudeness is that? Before she opened, Chief of Staff was made to sit at her living room for 35 minutes. When she came, Babin was tired. She is sick. He's sick. He can't wait. If you can't get your numbers, so be it. And we couldn't vote. Going back, she was demanding another private jet. Excuse me. Dr. Mwakuba, I'm sorry. Please. You don't know what has transpired. Look, about 3 weeks ago, we went to Rock City. Rock City. They put pressure on me to call Adwoa Safo. I placed the call through my daughter. 13 times. She refused to talk to me. She refused. All that. What do you want us to do again? My daughter said to me that, oh, Daddy, my birthday, I've not received my birthday present. She was born 27th December. I said, okay, put your mother on the line to give me account and I'll let my friend transfer the money. She refused to talk to me. I heard the girl was holding, Mommy, Daddy wants to talk to you. She refused to talk to me. A chief had traveled to where she is just to convince her. She refused to come. Dr. Mwakuba, if we lose Kwabenya seat, we've already lost. By her behavior, we've lost. So if there's a by-election that we lose, we don't lose anything. Case closed. Look, I have 2 kids with her, so I'm very, very careful the way I go about things. Family issues are put aside. All what I'm telling you is political efforts that we've made. I applaud Dokua. Dokua had just delivered 2 weeks. She left the baby to come here. The second one, she came. Adwoa says no. And now look at the conditions. Dr. Mwakuba, I respect you.
What are her conditions?
Adwoa now is saying that before she comes, Daniel should listen. I'm not a madman just to go and talk. Adwoa's condition is that you have to remove Alex Markin as deputy majority leader.
Yeah.
Announce it that Alex Markin has been removed. Then she will take a plane and come here. Second one, another demand is that if you don't give me what I want, you are not going to get the e-levy passed. And if you don't pass the e-levy, you go to IMF. So unless you give me what I want, I will never come.
But apart from her request to have Alexander Fenyomarking removed as deputy majority leader, what else is she asking for?
Then what I just told you, that I will not come.
Unless it's announced that it's been removed.
Right? And the second one was that if I don't come, e-levy, if you don't give me what I want, I will not come. E-levy will not be passed. If it doesn't pass, you go to IMF. I had gone there to Chief of Staff's office to plead on behalf of Adwoa, and he said, my brother, please, don't go there. If you are saying A, B, C, D, I've just spoken to her. This is her demands. So I said, well, I've done my part.
What would you think would account for her?
As at that time, she was still a minister for gender. And then President Akufo-Addo had no option than to revoke her appointment as Minister of Gender after she was adamant to come and then serve. Okay, so let's read the letter from the presidency. Okay, revocation of Honorable Adwoa Safo's appointment dated 28th July 2022. In accordance with Article 81A of the Constitution, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has revoked the appointment of Honorable Adwoa Safo, Member of Parliament for Dome-Kwabenya, as a Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection with immediate effect. The Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources, Madam Cecilia Abinadapa, who has also resigned due to you all know Cecilia Abinadapa's issue, will continue to act as caretaker minister for the Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection until such a time that President Akufo-Addo appoints a substantive minister. Okay, so signed by Eugene Ahin, Director of Communication Office of the Presidency. All right. So when this statement came out, Ghanaians thought that, this statement, it will push Adwoa Safo to come to Ghana. Not knowing, say na agrobi kura na yedi. Now, as soon as this statement came out, she also posted a video. Let's watch the video. And then she posted a video of herself dancing. Say on famo hokra, mon famo mine. Oh no, she is happy in US chilling. Timo on famo hokra. She posted this video. So now I don't understand that after all these controversies and everything, she now comes out to apologize because she wants to contest again. I need that say Adwoa Safo will one day come and then apologize to her constituent that a person was signed Kobium. I never thought of say a day will come like this. But well, let's see. I don't vote at Dome-Kwabenya. The constituency, and the delegates have to, choose her first. Before the 2024 elections comes, on to the general election. So let's see what happens. She has apologized, and let's see whether the delegates at Dome-Kwabenya will forgive her and then still vote for her to lead them in 2024. Let's all wait to see. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.
Party for the new Patriotic Party, any party penny for the kind Mampenina and Dankwa Akufo-Addo. My bedi the Vice President, me the Chief of Staff, Honorable Frema Osei-Opare, Majority Leader, and the entire leadership of Parliament. Mimianom Emrashe for Majority Caucus. Me person me fa kwenye isu epamu nyina chow emebi a etwe mu eniye bi a efiri me ho eba ye ese me sira mo se enya ni da ho ena enye amadwimu na mesi ne pi sesebi ne de monim betwitwi fom eniama bebre na ekoso ewo mabrabo mu ene mabusie mu ne fra akwenye isu de nyankopon din sira mu nyina. The regional executive, Beta Accra, the constituency executives, our chairman Bunsu Eda Anu, the headquarters of New Patriotic Party, the general secretary, any national chairman, any Wapamfunina, the Pamunina Cho, supporters, sympathizers, our Munina Modo Party, no, Namodomi, a Wabishi Mutesie, a Wayan Pesia Nimuno, the Pamunina Cho. Yes, Sibia, Monfame Bonnie and Chemi. Sabin Pennyfo, who baby says, so back a Jan and I who on Nasua in Tranchini, Nasabi Yapipa. Niabebia, Yankupondi Semunina, Midinde, Adwoa Safo, Machebegania, Mitina or Edema or Manfo, a ward Dome-Kwabenya, Yankupon Semunina.